We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Right. Fucking thing sucks.
Never old.
Never old. I put that right up there with the fuck you that Mel in Scarface. Remember the cop sitting at the table going, "Don't go too far, Tony." I know, Mel. You are. Fuck you. It's the best fuck you in the history of. Matter of fact, I think I use it as a sound drop, don't I? Fuck you. I don't know. If I don't, it's very disappointing. How are you, folks? Slow news week. I got some egg salad recipes for you, though. Oh, boy. I'm getting veneers. I'm having a big month next month. I got 2 gigs plus the fucking $11 I make here. I'm getting veneers. I'm going to look like Mr. fucking Ed had a baby with AOC. Giant choppers. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Do you believe it? Me and Dallas came in here today and talked for probably 40 minutes before we even brought up the assassination attempt. That's how commonplace and how predictable. And the left is just... I keep thinking of that comic I saw a clip of at the Comedy Cell. A young comic had a great joke going, I don't know if our government did it, but he goes, if you think about it, that's what it would look like if they try to assassinate somebody. Meaning the first one, you know, botched, fucked up. Yep. And you people on the left, and I know none of you watch this show, but I'll give it to you, my fans, and you can. I'm looking at myself. I should be looking up there. I can't help it. Fucking forehead's growing. I'm distracted. But just tell your lefty friends, really, you're still going to vote Democrat? You put all the shit aside. Put it all aside after the second attempt. Right there, you wouldn't go, I think this guy earned my vote. But you won't, because you know what? You're as bad as the cocksuckers who make up the Democrat Party, because you keep them in power. And it used to be I wouldn't put politics in front of my friends, but it's deeper than that. Now, I get a feeling I'm not going to be saying too much to people who disagree with me politically anymore, because it's not about politics now. Now you just, fucking with it. And where's our guys? If this was 1/100th as racist and as this country is, and white supremacy and all that shit, wouldn't somebody have already taken, and I'm not implying anything, but somebody would have taken a pot shot at the Democrat candidate by now? I guess white people might be they're lambs. And again, I'm not condoning that shit. I'm just saying, everything out of your mouths, you people who vote Democrat, and again, probably this is an echo chamber show, I don't know. Just tell them to fuck off. Don't let them come over to watch football. They're sick bastards. That's all I got to say. Gee, this was just a crazy fucking dude. Blah, blah, blah. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Once again, I'm in the kitchen. I think I'm causing these assassination attempts. I'm always at the stove like a bitch going, what? Tasting my gravy. I do a spit take. The president was shot at. I go, that's the silliest thing I've ever heard. What the fuck? I don't even know what to say other than you shouldn't be that surprised. We've said it on this show, and I'm not saying like I was the only one to say it, because 100 other people have said it, whether it be on TV or here, that they were going to try to get him again. And who's running the country right now? You think that has anything to do with it? You don't think Xi Jinping is sitting next to Putin eating popcorn, cracking up some Orville Redenbachers, and fucking watching this and going, wow, this would be a good time to hit. Who knows where this guy came from? I know right now you're supposed to think he's just a nut from North Carolina originally and shit. Who knows? We got some footage of him that, proves he's fucking cuckoo. But already there's a lot of interesting shit out there. It's a very fluid story, as they say in the business. He's from North Carolina. The FBI raided his house, I guess, today or yesterday. There's a truck with a Harris Biden bumper sticker on it. But Harris and Biden and the media, Lester Holt, you sucker of Satan's cock, and everybody you work with at NBC, saying that Trump is to blame for this because of his rhetoric. Yet this jerk-off who took a shot at him, the second guy, actually has used quotes online of democracy is on the ballot this year. Exact words coming out of Biden's mouth, Harris's mouth. But it's, according to the media, it's Trump's rhetoric that has to be toned down because he has a problem with immigrants in Springfield. Nice pivot. You guys are even lazy with your propaganda now. Lester Holt, how do you fucking sleep at night, you jerk off? He plays the pleasant, well-spoken black man, you know, clean, articulate. Words of Joe Biden. And he's fucking, he's the devil. That goes for the rest of all those pigs at the View. If he ever does get killed, the blood is all over your fucking hands. Joy Behar, you asshole. Fucking ABC, David Muir, Lindsay Davis, you pig face. All of them. MSNBC. Why isn't anybody docking? Why isn't any people on our side doxing? I should say docking. What are you, a yacht? The fuck, Nick? Hey, why aren't you docking your boat next to mine? Doxing. That means putting personal information. I'm not saying to do it. I'm just surprised that people haven't been doxing. Like where Lester Holt lives or where Brian Williams. What am I saying? He's gone. It's rough. I had an Advil PM last night. You know what I'm saying? Is there any pushback coming from our side? Now, here's my theory. I put out 3 of them. I can't even remember them. They're on my phone. I gave them to everybody else but this show. I forgot I had a show. Why does my screen keep going dark? I figure now it's time for whoever's doing this, and I really believe the CIA, it's an inside job. I figure they're going to fake one, kind of a fake attempt at Kamala. So once again, they can go, look, both sides are doing it, because that's their favorite. You know, they love both sides are, the rhetoric. We got to tone it down. Both people are getting shot. And I know that you think that seems far-fetched. That's a level they fucking work at. A lot of people didn't believe there'd be a second attempt on Trump's life. I mean, 2 minutes after it happened, Alex Jones was on TV, you know, the one everybody likes to laugh at, going, oh, they're going to get him again. I was saying it here, because you don't have to be fucking Matlock. Matlock? Holy shit. I was actually going to go with a Quincy reference. You guys remember Jack Klugman as Quincy? I used to do an impression of him every show. These kids are dying, and nobody's doing nothing about it. That's what they sound like, believe it or not. Anyhow, yeah, so what more do you need to know about the fucking left and the people who vote for them? What more do you need to know? And then fucking they put out these obligatory, Biden and douchebag Harris. Oh, I'm very alarmed, Kamala said. I'm very alarmed about this second. Shut your fucking hole. They don't even call Trump personally. They don't even you know what I mean? If you're going to fake it. Go visit him. Be like the Godfather when they do that shit, you know. Or Scarface. When Frank tried to whack Tony, then Tony comes in with a fucking bullet hole. Who did this to you, Tony? You know what I'm saying? They don't even, they put out these obligatory, oh, I'm glad he's all right. How fucking dare you? How stupid. If this doesn't well, again, what am I saying? They're trying to kill him, so they're obviously going to try to steal it. But in a perfect world, again, this would be it. It would push Trump over the finish line right now in a normal world. Gee, I wonder if he loves the country or not. I'll remind you, he doesn't have to be doing this. Do you understand that? Do you understand? He's a fucking zillionaire. He could be golfing every day without getting shot at. Yeah. Do you understand that? He could have quietly went away. You get it? But in his 70s, he runs for president. Again. And you want me to believe, I was talking about the second time, but yes. You want me to believe, and put all that aside. You motherfuckers. You can look at Kamala Harris and this fucking guy. It's not like he was never president before and doesn't have a record to run on. You can look at this stupid bitch, and she's a stupid bitch, this cackling dope who has done nothing in her fucking life. Nothing but put black guys in prison for weed. Apparently, if you're a righty and you do that, you're fucking, racist. She's done nothing in her life. This guy's already served 4 years as president and done a pretty damn good job. And you can go, I'm still checking Democrat. Fuck you and everything you believe in and your kids. I haven't met your kids yet, but I'm sure they're assholes.
Mr. Di Paolo, no one could be as nasty as you pretend to be unless they really wanted to be disliked.
Why aren't you a shrink? You really dug deep on that one, Bob, huh? I'm a riddle wrapped in an enigma.
Delicious.
Delicious. Have you had the enigmas? Have you had the enigmas at the fucking, you know what, the Cracker Barrel? Hey, they're revamping, so make sure to check that out. If you want to eat like you're a Klansman in 1948. Where them biscuits at, yo? Anyways, it's just sickening. I'm making light of it all, but fuck. And Trump, okay, did you see, I don't know if you saw this, Dallas. This is the day they try to fucking kill him. Second time, by the way. I think a few hours after, or that night, what was it, Saturday, Sunday? Yesterday. Was it yesterday that it happened? I think it's yes. Anyways, he puts on Truth Social and on X or whatever, he puts it, it's his account, President, Trump's account, it says 0 for 2. Balls.
Yeah.
Balls of steel. I guess when you get to be 78, you really don't give a fuck. He's had such a great life. How could you question his intentions or his sincerity at this point? Mother of God. And the left, the media, do they not get, there's no way to hold them accountable? There's no way? I don't know. Fucking scare the shit out of them. Find them. Don't hurt them. You can't do that, says people who aren't Italian. Oh, fuck you. Goddamn thing. I hate the phone. It's going to be the death of me. Hey, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, football is back, which means winning season is back. My bookie is here to make sure you're ready to cash in on the action. It really is an exciting time of the year. This season, they're pulling out all the stops with awesome promos like weekly risk-free boosts on Thursdays. If your bet hits, you win big. If it doesn't, no problem. My bookie will refund your wager. How cool is that? I use it because, again, it's simple. They pay on time. I love college football. Couple teams I'll be riding. Texas. By the way, yeah, Texas, I'd love this year to go to the playoffs. And there's a couple of Boston College. Obviously, I'm biased there, but I will use my bookie and enjoy watching it and pick up a few dollars, hopefully. My bookie also giving away hundreds of thousands in prizes with their Super Survivor and Squares contest. When you're ready to get started, just click the link in the show notes, sign up, and you're ready to bet. Use promo code NickDip to claim a bonus that doubles your money on your very first deposit. You heard that right. Double your money with code NickDip before you even place a bet, because loyalty pays off. With MyBookie Plus, the more you play, the more you win. It's simple. Climb through tiers of the loyalty rewards program to unlock even more epic promotions, exclusive giveaways, and bigger rewards. MyBookie Plus is the lock of the century, folks. Bet on anything, anywhere, anytime, and make your season a winning season. And we thank MyBookie for sponsoring the show today. All right, I think I've yammered enough. We'll go right into the story, the first story, because it was sort of a build-up. This guy, Ian Carroll, you know this guy? My wife has been following this guy a little bit on, she likes guys with mustaches and rubber nose and glass. This guy looks like a bad guy in a shitty D movie. But this, I don't know where his sources are planted. This guy, when something breaks like this, he has a ton of shit. Here's him. I'll let him give you a rundown. You probably know a lot of this about what we know about this guy. He calls him Ralph. Other people call his last name Ruth. I don't give a shit. But here's Ian Carroll, who's got quite a following. And then I just said to Dallas, how do I know that he's not a goddamn AI? But then I said, wait a minute, AI's never used for good. usually. But let's listen to Ian Carroll, and he'll give you a little fill-in on who this guy is that tried to kill Trump.
So the new Trump assassin just dropped, and there's some spicy details already.
Like it's a fucking album from Motown.
Very strange guy who's lived a very strange life. And this time,
Said the guy in a
internet
hoodie.
was wise and archived all of his socials as much as possible before the FBI took it all down. So here's some basics on what we know about him, and one really interesting rabbit hole about who he might be. Right off the bat, though, it's super early. This is all speculative. Take your time, pump the brakes. We're just digging through dirty laundry. We don't know what sticks yet.
Yes,
but this
sir.
guy is a private American citizen who traveled to Ukraine on his own dime, to help recruit civilian soldiers to fight for Ukraine and Afghan special forces.
But he's got no connections, I'm sure, to the White House or the fucking the deep state. He just flew over there like he's going to New Jersey to watch a football game. The guy was recruiting soldiers for friggin' Ukraine. You think he took the bait from the Democrats? Go ahead.
Recruiting on his Facebook page. Here's an archive of all of his tweets that look pretty damn automated to me. They pretty much all look like this. In a past life in Hawaii, he apparently ran this company that made a single tiny home and a single Facebook page and never did anything else with it. Super weird. But I grabbed everyone that he followed on Twitter before they deleted it. He only followed 60. And right down at the bottom of that list, which I think indicates his first follow, is this girl named Sue Kim, who is ex-CIA, along with some other very interesting things. Now, again, reminder, this is just speculation, digging through Twitter dirt. Maybe this chick is just wonderful.
Yeah, she's just a wonderful. This guy, this is him going, don't kill me. I mean, this guy, you got to hand it to this friggin' guy. He's got, well, as we say,
balls on this prick.
Go ahead.
Full patriotic person that's helping America. Who knows? But her account is private, meaning why does he follow her? I've been digging around, and one of my followers said that they found her in the people that follow him back. I have not been able to confirm that for myself because they took the account down. If you've got a video of the 1.2 thousand followers that followed him, that would be great to know. He says that she was at the bottom of his followed list, meaning that she followed him right when he made the account. That would make sense, seeing as she's at the bottom of his following list of who he follows too. I mean, every asset needs a handler. And when you go through some of these other affiliations here, you get what is essentially the CIA training grounds at Johns Hopkins University. It explores the relationship between politics and the many kinds of military power, from the use of terror by small non-state groups to the threatened use of nuclear weapons. Its director is John McLaughlin, who is literally an ex-acting director of the CIA and ex-deputy director of the CIA, 3-decade career at the CIA.
Nothing
David
to
is
see
third
here.
on the list of people at the top of this institution at the university.
David Barnett.
30-year career in Army Special Forces, various special operations, invading various countries, as well as Operation Enduring Freedom. You get the idea. Anyways, Rand Corporation. That's a military-industrial complex think tank, kind of like the Atlantic Council. And LMI
All right.
org.
You get the idea. Yeah, no, nothing to look at there. No dirty connections. Just a CIA woman, and we're so inept, our government, even when they try to whack somebody. And Trump just kills me with his, oh, for 2, nah, you miss. Holy fucking moly. But somebody made a good point. Nobody's running the country. That's what's scary. And people, you don't think the whole world's watching this? It really is. Again, I don't know what else to say. And again, the blame falls squarely on the Democrat. Stop calling it that, because they're a criminal organization. They're a Marxist organization, and their propaganda arm, which is ABC, NBC, CB all the legacy media. This shit couldn't happen. The media covers for them, and they still, and they're still sloppy about it. And you think we're supposed to believe she can run the country? She can't even fucking. Oh, I hope he's all right. I was very alarmed. Shut your fucking hole, you wrinkle neck pig. All right, Nick, that's not necessary. Who said? Meet, that's who. Hey, for those of you guys on Mug Club right now, stick around for the rest of the show. The rest of you is please go to nickdip.com and sign up for Mug Club. You do that, you get my whole show, the great Steven Crowder's whole show. This show is on that network, Mug Club. Alex Jones makes appearances here, Brian Callen, and they got an undercover team that just released a national story last week, and they're sitting on more great ones. So you get a ton for your money. While you're at nickdip.com, click on the tour date button. As you see, the 27th, which is about 12 days from now, I'll be at Wise Guys, Jordan Landing, Utah. That's on a Friday night. Then the next night, Saturday and Sunday night, the next 2 nights, I'll be at Skankfest in Las Vegas with my friends, comedian friends, Big J and Gomez and all those fellas. And this one's not on sale yet, but I'm telling you, I'm doing this for you people in Iowa because I think it might be the only state I've never played in. I mean, I might have to double check that. November 9th, Bridgeview Center Theater, Ottumwa, Iowa. That's Indian for hilarious. Again, November 9th, Bridgeview Center Theater, Ottumwa, Iowa. Tickets don't go on sale, I believe, till the 20th, which is 5 days from now. Just giving you a heads up. And finally, second half of the show, if you guys are sticking around, I'll tell you about Diane Sawyer, of all people, grilling the shit out of a Harris ally about a big fat lie she told during the debate. Also, Kamala tries to answer a question about the economy. And if this isn't a Trump commercial already by now, I don't know what is. She makes such an asshole of herself. That doesn't happen that often, so stick around for that. Fucking nitwit.
Hi, good night, everybody.